Hi, I'm Nadia Freeman for Rockstone Sessions, and today I'm here with Yori Swart. How are you doing today?
Hi, very good, thank you.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. We're very happy to come and talk to you about your music. I wanted to start off just talking about the first album that you released in 2011, which was named after you. Mm-hmm. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, of course. I released it in 2012, actually. And, well, it started off as just something I was working on my whole life. Mm-hmm. I was making music and I was thinking, wow, it would be amazing to just make a record. So I did with Atti Bouw. He's a really, really good producer and I loved working with him. Yeah, it went really good actually. Shows on national TV and a club show and a lot of festivals. And then actually I decided that was all with band. I had a big band around me and I decided I just wanted to go back to a little bit of an acoustic session. Mm-hmm. And that's when I recorded an EP, only on vinyl, so really acoustic songs. And
wow.
I wrote those songs when I was on tour a lot. And well, now I'm actually studying again on the Conservatory and I'm writing for a new album, which is going to come out next year.
Oh, very exciting. Tell us a little bit about your songwriting process. Do you start with a concept, an idea? Do you write about particular experiences, or do you come up with a melody first? What's your process for writing?
Well, it's really different most of the time. I love traveling. Like I do it, how do you say that? Too little, not often enough. But I love that, and it makes me think of a lot of things. I like walking to keep things straight in my head, but. Yeah, mostly I just come up with chords and with different tunings. I play a lot in different tunings, and I'm inspired by artists like Joni Mitchell, but also Fink and Thomas Diepdal. And and then I just kind of like sing like words that do not exist, and I come up with a melody. And that's where the song starts, and I feel a connection with the swear. How do you say that? The feeling, of the music, and then it inspires me about subjects, and I think that's how I create sounds.
So it evolves from that. And you, we just had a really beautiful session that we recorded with you, and you obviously sing in English, and I mean the lyrics are just as beautiful as the songs. But why do you sing in English? Is that something that do you feel more able to express yourself in English, or is there a conscious decision that you want to sing to a wider audience, or what's the thought behind that?
Well, actually, I didn't know anything else because I grew up with English music,
right?
And so I thought that was the way to communicate through music with English, and I find it really nice to. I like expressing myself in English more than in Dutch because Dutch is more hard. Heavy with words. And although, if you do it good, I love Dutch music. Some artists, I really love them. But it's not for me, no.
Okay, and your acoustic album or the EP that you have out on LP, that's called, I think, Way In, Way Out, is that right?
Yeah, true.
And you said that you previously played with a band, but then you decided to do this very stripped down, very bare, honest record. How did you find that process? Is that a more honest way of performing for you, or did you miss having the band around you? Or?
I did. I really miss them, and that's why I'm now playing a lot with them and want to record a new band album. But it was all a bit like, honestly, it was a bit overwhelming, everything, and I did it like a DIY kind of way. I missed kind of an essential thing in my music, and I think that was mostly personal. So I figured that out, and then I knew what I was missing, and that's like music is for sharing, and not. It's nice the troubadouring, playing alone, and I like that. I'm used to it, but I don't want to continue it.
So exciting times, you're now in a really creative phase, you're in pre-production for the next album. Tell us about what's happening there.
Well, a lot of things because, a lot of insecurities, but also like these high waves of energy, like, I'm gonna do it right now. And with a lot of different styles in my head, and I'm still thinking about what's it gonna sound like. You know, it can go so several ways. I really like the more, how to say that, Scandinavian sound, maybe a bit indie way, but also I love roots and blues and country music. So my music has always been kind of a mix between that, a bit popular, a bit indie, but also really rootsy, because I've grown up with that music. And yeah, so it's a weird time. Like every day I feel different about it, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm like, no, I'm totally not gonna do it. So yeah, I wanna look at this interview when the album is done and say, oh yeah, I did it like that.
Oh, maybe we can talk to you then and see how it evolved. You mentioned that actually, talking about the bluesy roots and the country roots, you're actually off to Nashville next year, is that right?
That's true, yeah. I'm going in March and April for 2 months for the music, and because I like traveling, and also my family lives in America, so I thought this is a good way to do it. It's a good time also because I'm, what I told you, I'm a lot of thinking about different styles and what I'm gonna do, so a lot of rehearsing with the band, and then I think it's good to take a bit of a time off and to experience different vibes and write with a lot of artists from America and see how that happens and what comes out.
All sorts of exciting collaborations to come up, I hope. So when can we expect to hear the album?
Well,
I'm putting you on the spot here.
Yeah.
Okay, in general, or at least roughly speaking.
I think definitely it's going to be out in October 2014. I don't want it any later, but because of the whole plan and recording in the summer, and then you get time to make the artwork and all the rest. So I think it's going to be at the end of 2014. Oh, it takes so long.
And in the meantime, can we catch you live anywhere? Are you going to try and perform while you're actually in the country?
No, I don't have. Yeah, I have some little shows now to keep it going, and I just love playing. But there's not a club tour now in Holland, which I find really sad. But it's also good because then you can really focus. On studying. So no, I'm sorry.
Not for now, but I think
Sure.
I have a feeling that 2014, 2015 are going to be quite exciting years for you. So check her out on Facebook and on the media. And Yori, it's been a pleasure talking to you, and we look forward to meeting you next year. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.